Hey guys, this is Alex. Welcome to the first episode of KPI series, Key Performance Indicators. And in this particular installment, we'll cover the revenue side, the metrics you need to know for your business to be able to measure revenue and make key decisions for your company. You may ask, Alex, you're a marketing guy. Why are you doing the financial hygiene blog? Well, two reasons. One is I run a business myself, and we started 4.5 in my garage and grew to 25 employees and a multi-million-dollar revenue operation. And without key metrics, there's really no way to make decisions that impact the organization in a positive way to achieve constant growth and constant improvement. Those are the kind of keywords I want to fish out and strive for. The second is we solve marketing for property management companies. And we know how to get you leads. Next step was for us to help you close leads. So we partnered with Lead Simple. We brought these guys in, and now we're doing the CRM and the drip campaigns with most of our plans. The next frontier is to actually help you make more money from the leads you get and all the work you put into close leads. So let's go and get right in it. The three metrics we're going to cover today is CAC, customer acquisition cost, ACV, annual contract value, and LCV, lifetime customer value. Knowing these metrics will fundamentally change the way you approach growth and improvement for your business. For example, knowing your customer acquisition cost will help you set up a marketing budget, create a sales forecast, and actually see where you're going and to get there. Right? The ACV helps you figure out the difference between management fees and ancillary fees and see if you want to introduce new products into your organization and how they might impact the profitability and revenue side of your business. For example, if you want to charge pet rent, how do you know if it works, right? How do you know what it's going to do? How do you run forecasts? Well, having the ACV metric in place will help you with that. And by the way, episode 2 will cover specific uses for these metrics. So for now, let's just focus on what these metrics can do for you. The LCV, lifetime customer value, key metric in one big way, and that is the viability of your business. The lifetime value of your customer, if you're able to keep your customer longer and have the revenue stream coming in, that determines the health of your business. So the lifetime customer value is significant, and you'll know how capitalized your business needs to be in order to grow to where you want it to be. So let me show you how to calculate each one, and that should be simple enough exercise, but if you have a P&L in front of you, it will be even easier. So the customer acquisition cost goes very simply, okay? You choose a period of time, let's say 12 months, let's say the whole 2016, right? And you figure out how many new properties, new units, specifically doors you brought in over the last 12 months, right? And then you calculate your sales and marketing expense for the last 12 months, right? So for the sales side, if you don't have a BDM, business development manager, that you can take their salary and taxes and everything and put in this line, you can take a portion of your salary that you dedicate to sales. So let's say you sell 50% of the time. Let's say 50% of your time is attributed to new owner sales. And then take 50% of whatever you get paid, right, and put it in this column. Right? So in this example, we have for the full 12 months, this company brought in 80 new properties and 80 new units. The marketing and sales expense was $140,000. So our customer acquisition cost for this property management company is $1,750. We divide the total expense by number of units we brought in. There is the number. Okay. Next one is ACV, annual contract value. You take the total revenue that your business have done over the last 12 months. In this case, we have 1.2 million. And then you take ending units under management. So how many units did you manage at the end of 2016, right? In this case, we have 360. So we divide total revenue by number of units, and we get annual contract value. So this is what, on average, we can expect each new door to bring in to our business over the 12 months period. Okay, the last one is lifetime customer value. This is where it gets a little bit more complicated, but not too bad. So you take the ACV, okay, annual contract value, you divide it by 12, and you figure out what your average customer pays you on a monthly basis. All in, right? Management fees and ancillary fees, all the other fees. That's based on the full revenue number. The average month customer stays with you. So you can go back, we use 42 months, 3.5 years, sort of like an industry standard, but you should probably, if you've been in business for 5+ years, you can go back and kind of do the little bit of a math and see what your customer average period is, lifetime period is with you, or that way you can get the number, exactly. But 42 is good and conservative number. So then what we do, we take a monthly average revenue times the number of months your average monthly customer stays with you, and we have the number. Okay, and this number is kind of definitive, right? It does really show you that when you miss a phone call from a viable lead, that's a $12,000 on the table, right? So that's kind of important. All right, so we got these revenue metrics in place. On the next segment, we're going to talk about unit economics, and then we're going to follow this up with a webinar where we're going to discuss how we're going to use all of these different metrics in a way we can forecast growth and put together kind of a growth plan for our company. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. See you in the next series.